Fans, it's your LaprasFairy here, bringing you another video. This time I am actually doing my very first ever pack battle. So I'll be opening one pack of cards on the video, and then I get to battle with my friend and fellow PokeTuber Sleevecard. So I'm very excited about that. And in honor of the fact that I will be doing an Ultra Moon Let's Play on my channel, I have this Lunala pack to open today. So hopefully we'll get something really good inside, because that will more or less determine the cards that I get to play with and turn into my pack battling team. And I'll just warn you all right now that I am an absolutely terrible battler. I don't do competitive battling at all. So this is going to be an adventure for sure. But I figured it would be something really fun to try on the channel, so I wanted to do it. So we're going to start off here with a code card. So if you get something good, please leave a comment if you redeem it. And if you don't get something good, as I always like to say, leave a comment anyway and just tell us that the code was no good. Alright, so we're starting off with a Fighting Energy, which I think is pretty fitting considering the fact that we're going to be doing a battle. And then here's a switch, so essentially useless for the battle. Boldor, okay, so that's pretty cool. And if you don't know anything about pack battles, which I am just currently learning all about them, is that you can use any Pokemon in an evolutionary line. So I could use a Gigalith. Granbull, so I got a fairy type. Very fitting for LaprasFairy here. Ooh, Torkoal. I love Torkoal, even though it's very slow. Oh, Litten! Ooh, so I could use Incineroar, that's fun. Or I could just play with a Litten, you know, that could be fun too. And then Stuffle. I kind of had a feeling I was going to get a Stuffle, I don't know why. Eevee. So that's kind of cool because I could really use any of the evolutions, which could be helpful, but of course I won't know my opponent's team, so, you know, I can't really make an informed decision. Dewpider. Okay, so I've never used a Dewpider at all in any of my playthroughs of Sun and Moon, so I've actually never used a Stuffle either. And then the reverse is a big Malasada, and I don't think we're going to get anything good. Oh, whoa, I just got Incineroar. Okay, so I think it was 2 packs ago I opened something and got the reverse Incineroar, so now I have the regular one. A little disappointing because that means I don't have as many options to choose from since I pulled both Litten and Incineroar, but I'll take it. So this will be interesting to build my team around these cards. So if you're excited for the pack battle, well then I will see you in the other half of this video. Mwah!
Well, hello there, Pokefans, and welcome to my Bad Battle series, which is something that I'm doing in conjunction to my pack battles. So it's your LaprasFairy here, aka Tink, and today I'm going to be battling with Sleevecard. So Sleevecard is one of my new buddies in the PokeTuber world. He makes really great content, and you'll see a link to his channel down at the bottom of this video. So I'm really looking forward to this. I don't do any competitive battling at all, which is of course why this is titled the Bad Battle series. So basically, I'm guessing that you're going to see me epically fail pretty much every time I battle with somebody. This team that you see right here, of course, it's the pulls, some of the pulls anyway, that we got from doing the pack opening a little bit ago. So here's what I decided to go with. Since I pulled both Litten and Incineroar, it made sense to me to go ahead and evolve Litten into Incineroar. And I guess that probably means that I could have had 2 Incineroars on my team, but that just seemed a little bit overkill, and I wanted to have a little bit of a more well-rounded team. So then secondly, we have Stuffle, and Stuffle is holding an Eviolite, which probably still won't save its poor little life. But it's okay, it's all good. I did not have time to evolve Stuffle into a Beware, but again, like I said, this is all part of the fun. This is my Bad Battle series, where if you want to watch someone who just doesn't do competitive battling at all, just kind of go out there and have fun with a ragtag team just pulled from a pack of cards, then this is the series for you. And maybe all of you can be kind of helpful, those of you who do competitively battle, and you can give me some tips and pointers, and we'll see if from this first episode, maybe I will go on and actually get better at competitive battling. I don't like to lose, so that's my biggest issue. But that's an aside. So back to the team here. Third, you'll see I did go ahead and go with Grand Bull. I had to have a fairy type in the team because I'm the LaprasFairy, so of course. And let's see. So next, I have Leafeon. And it looks like Sleevecard here is messaging me, so I'm going to pause the recording really quickly and jump back into talking about Leafeon here in just a minute. Okay, so I'm back and we seem to have figured out all of our issues, which is very exciting. So like I said, I'm going with Leafeon, Araquanid, and Gigalith as well. So Gigalith I evolved, from the Boldore card that it was, and then Leafeon, I chose Leafeon from EV because it was one of the easier evolutions to get, I guess, so that sounds really lazy, but I put my team together in just a couple of minutes. And so let's see, then Araquanid, I can't remember, did I get that card or did I get the pre-evolution? Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and lead with Gigalith, because it has a life orb on it. And then from there, I'm not too, I guess, concerned about things. Maybe I should be more concerned, but anyway, and so I let Sleeve go ahead and decide the battle order. So it'll be interesting, and all the rules as well. So it'll be interesting to see what he has in store for us. But here we go, just getting the team set up. Oh, I'm like actually kind of nervous because like I said, I don't ever do any battling because I don't like to lose, and here I'm probably going to get absolutely trounced, but it's okay. It's gonna be fine. Another disadvantage that I think I have is that my team is pretty overwhelmingly slow, but hey, at least we're kind of off to a good start here. Well, not really, because I'm a rock type and he's half ground, so he could probably take me out with an earthquake, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to get my stealth rocks set up just because. Oh, and look, he's using the exact same strategy, so that's funny. Anyway, so basically everything that I know about battling, I more or less have learned from A-Drive. I watched a little bit of his competitive battles because he's so good at it. Yeah, this is just gonna be a wreck, but I'm really glad that you all are just here to experience this with me, so I figured that he would go for a ground move, and Leafeon, yeah, it's not going to do too well from that, but I do have Grass Knot on Leafeon, so we're going to go for that, and of course I do have a bit of the speed advantage right now. Oh man, that was just sad. We didn't even, oh yeah, I really don't have any good answers for a Camerupt, unfortunately. I mean, I could have stayed in with Gigalith, but again, like I said, everything that I have has that weakness either to the fire or to the ground. So, guys, do we want to place a bet now and see, not a real bet, but we can just see how many of my Pokemon he can take out with just his Camerupt. So he's gonna force me to switch out on this next turn, because Camerupt used Yawn on me, but let's see here. Let's see what his next play is going to be. I mean, maybe I can just stall him out for the entire hour that we're playing, and then I would win by default, kind of. Oh, and look at this. He's nicknamed all of his Pokemon. And I can effectively say that I have not really nicknamed any of my Pokemon. So I feel like I should switch out here. And I don't want to reveal my hand with Incineroar right now, but I feel like I don't really have a choice. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it here, and we'll just kind of see what happens. I really do not like that I have all of these very terrible pointed stones poking into my Pokemon every single turn. So I don't have any Megas on my team. None of these Pokemon can actually Mega Evolve. But since he did that and I'm scared, I'm just going to go ahead and throw out my Z move here. Oh, then he withdraws. Okay, so let's see. Well, I'm going to waste my Z move essentially on Staraptor. But even though I do have... let's see, somebody has... Ice Beam. Oh yeah, it's my Araquanid. But see, again, the problem is just he kind of counters me with everything because Araquanid is going to be weak to flying type moves. So anyway, but now we get to watch the cool Z move, so that's exciting. We could also talk about that my giveaway is still going on, so my Shiny Savali giveaway, that will be linked in the description as well. Look at that, I didn't even get to knock it out. This is just so sad. But that's okay. Let's see. Do I have any answers to Staraptor? I feel like he might switch out, but I'm going to go ahead and switch out as well because my Granbull has Thunderbolt on it as well as Thunder Wave. It would be really interesting and terrible if I managed to take myself out by the pointed stones, the Stealth Rock that he set up on me. Oh, well, this... Okay, good. We're gonna take that like a champ. Ooh, Granbull, I'm proud of you. And like I said, I've never used this team before. The only Pokemon on this team that I actually actively used and trained was Incineroar, and all I did more or less was train it for in-game play. So I would certainly, I mean, I would assume that I would be training it differently and things were I not doing gameplay, but I were doing competitive battling. Because essentially in gameplay, I'm just going to go for whatever is going to hit the hardest. And I know that in a Nuzlocke or different things like that, that's not exactly going to be the best strategy. But in a normal Let's Play, with the kind of difficulty that we have right now with the games, you know, just having those heavy hitting moves that essentially knock things out every turn works really well. Alright, so he's going to switch out here. That's going to be interesting. Let's see what he picks. Oh, he's got a Dragon type. Huh. So he's got Dragon and Fighting that he sent out against my Fairy type. Not exactly sure what the logic there is, but makes me think that he's got a Steel move or something on it, but I'm going to take a chance and... Okay, yep, so he has the big Flash Cannon. And I could have anticipated that and switched out, like I said, but that's okay. I still have my Incineroar, which does have a Dragon type move, but guys, this might be where it ends with his Komo-o. But yeah, so going back to just kind of the structure of my team here, like I said, Incineroar, the only Pokemon that I actually really trained and used, and I actually used it in my Sun game here. Okay, yeah, Incineroar is gonna go down. See, I mean, I don't have really good answers to his team, and the Dark type on Incineroar, you know, that kind of answered that. But we can go ahead and send out Gigalith here, and we'll see if it can put in some work with Earthquake. So I hope that you all are enjoying my Bad Battle series so far, and maybe one thing that I could do in my next battle is talk less about other things and talk more about the things that are actually going on in the battle. But, you know, it's more fun for me just to kind of natter on the way that, oh man, Munching Orange does in a lot of his Let's Plays. He cracks me up because he's just like talking through a Nuzlocke, and then all of his Pokemon are just dying, and he's like, oh, what? Another one died? What happened? And yeah, that's kind of me. So, alright, so we are down to 2 Pokemon left. Stuffle has still not made its secret appearance, and I think I've taken down like 1 of his Pokemon. I'm not even sure. But anyway, I'm having fun just making this, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, you know, someone who doesn't competitively battle at all against someone who does. But anyway, we're going to throw out the Ice Beam here, but he'll probably be faster than me. Most of my Pokemon, again, on this team, I didn't EV train them. I have no idea what their IVs are. I actually just went out and grabbed Araquanid and... let's see, did I just grab something else? I think I might have just grabbed something else as well when I went out to just kind of prepare for this team. But anyway, you know, it's all fun. So my poor Araquanid, I really don't want to leave it in to just die to his Akuma cage? I'm not really sure how to say that exactly. But anyway, so we're going to throw Stuffle out, and we're just going to sacrifice it because... I don't think... oh, wait, Araquanid can't be switched out. Okay, so does this thing have some kind of arena trap or something as its special ability? I don't know. So we're going to get Perish Songed here, which means that probably everything more or less is just, you know, it's going down. We're going to say goodbye to it. Oh, well, we managed to get the freeze on, so that's kind of cool. But again, I don't think we're going to be able to finish off this guy in a couple of turns, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and do Scald because that at least is... Araquanid is, you know, bug type and water type, so it'll be a little more effective there. We thawed him out, but I'm hopeful that I'll be able to get another Scald out. Nope. Okay, so he's going to protect. But that's okay, because we are going to be able to maybe be faster this next turn. Maybe not. But Araquanid, either way, he stalled me out, so Araquanid is going down after this turn. And then my poor little Stuffle is going to be out there to take the rest of the onslaught. So after this video, or maybe before, I'm not really sure, and this is breaking the fourth wall a little bit, but I'm going to be starting my Ultra Sun and Moon Let's Play. So I'm super excited about that, and you'll be able to see, I think, a little bit more where I shine, and that's just, I really enjoy the gameplay aspect, and not so much the competitive battling. I love the storyline of the Pokemon games and such. So there goes Araquanid. Bye, my friend. First time I ever used you in battle. And then now little Stuffle is going out, and I think Stuffle only has like 3 attacking moves, and again, it was brought up from like level 15 to go into this battle. So yeah, I just feel kind of terrible for it here, but at least the Mincy in the opposing team was more or less like burned. So, oh, but there goes the Eviolite, so he saw my secret there. Oh, but look at that! I'm so proud of Stuffle. Stuffle actually took down a team member. That's amazing. I mean, of course, Araquanid had a good start on it with the Scald getting the burn, which was super helpful, but oh, poor sweet Stuffle. I feel so sorry for you, my friend, because there's just no way going up against a dragon type here. But maybe we'll go ahead and see if we can land a toxic, because, oh, look at that! Stuffle is killing it! I can't believe it. My last stand Pokemon here with his little tag where his little butt is. I've actually not used the Stuffle in either of the other games in Sun and Moon, so I'm thinking maybe in Ultra Moon, or Ultra Sun, I might use a Stuffle, because why not? It's adorable. It has a little tag on its behind. Let's see. Oh, well, it would have been too amazing for Stuffle to have missed a Focus Blast twice. I wonder if we would have survived if we had that Eviolite still on. Not sure. But anyway, so there it is, our grand loss, fitting for the very first episode of our Bad Battle series here, where I do a pack battle against someone who's an experienced battler, and I lose. So that's essentially going to be this series, and it's going to be about me maybe getting better as a competitive battler, and maybe I might just, you know, talk all the way through it like I did this one. Well, yeah, that could be something that happens. But anyway, thank you all for joining me for episode 1 here. Here we are in Festival Plaza, running around. Look how stylish my character is. I love it. So anyway, like I said, this is going to be an ongoing series. I don't know exactly how often I will do this. Probably just whenever someone offers to do it with me, because, you know, it'll be fun. Plus that means I get to open either packs of cards or boxes or something, and who doesn't want to do that? And maybe next time I would actually get some better pulls as well, although honestly, it probably would not help me with the battling. So you can look for this series on the channel, maybe once a month, maybe once every couple of months. But I will still be doing regular pack openings, fake merchandise openings, and of course, my Pokemon Ultra Moon Let's Play. And there was a poll on Twitter, and it was decided that I will just be doing a regular gameplay of it. I have completely avoided spoilers so far, so I'm very excited to just dig into the game. This may be up before or after I posted the first or second episode of Pokemon Ultra Moon. Again, just like kind of breaking that fourth wall and saying, I don't know what my upload schedule is going to be. The channel is still a baby right now. But it's exciting to see it growing and everything. So one last detail, like I said before, Sleevecard's channel will be listed below. And also the giveaway that I'm doing for the shiny Savali will be listed below. So even if you might have one, be sure to refer it to friends, because I know that people, you know, aren't able to get to GameStop or, you know, whatever the case may be. So I am doing 8 shiny Savali giveaways on the channel. So thank you for watching the very first Bad Battle episode on my channel, and I will see you all next time. Mwah! Hi everyone, so I thought the episode was over, but it's actually not. So I don't know why, but Sleeve is amazing, and he is actually going to trade me a Galizapod shiny for just a Picky Peck, and I'm sending him I think it's French Picky Peck, and if it's not French and I just butchered the language that it is, I sincerely apologize. I definitely don't mean any offense by that. But I'm so excited because I've been trying to get a shiny Wimpod, and I think I've done a reset like probably 2,000 times on one of my games, and it hasn't worked out for me. And so here we go. I'm gonna have this beautiful shiny Galizapod instead. All thanks to Sleevecard. So again, he is wonderful. Please follow his channel. He is just doing amazing things, and knows so much about, way more than I do, honestly, about just this world of streaming and YouTube and making videos and everything, and has been really helpful to me so far. So, and actually, there we go, I'm adding Galizapod to my Pokédex, because I was not trying to fill it on Pokemon Sun when I played through this game. I more or less just kind of enjoyed it for the gameplay. Versus in my Moon version, where I was trying to get the shiny Wimpod, I was trying to go through and be more of a completionist. But anyway, that's really a story for another time. Just wanted to capture that beautiful trade moment and say thanks again to Sleevecard for doing the battle and then doing the amazing trade with me. You are the best. I look forward to many more collaborations in the future. And again, I'll see you all next time. Mwah, mwah. Bye.